Hey guys, it's Craig Yanni, investigative researcher with the Pacific Northwest Sasquatch Research Group. Thanks for joining me in another video vlog. I'm up here at Sasquatch Valley. It's April 9th, 2021, and the weather's not too bad. Overcast, cloudy day. As you can see, we got some clouds moving in. There's supposed to be some snow at the 500-600 foot level. So that means the temperatures are dropping, and you can see some white dusting up there right now. But I got back up here, I flew the drone, I changed my SD cards, and put some new batteries in one camera, and I'm ready to go now. I just got done flying the drone. I'm gonna eat lunch and head to another spot and fly the drone. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update of what's going on. Oh yeah, hey, and the other great thing is, I just heard back from Amy Halleck, and Squatch Fest 2021 is going on, and I'm looking really forward to being there. I'm going to be the host on Friday, and I look forward to meeting and talking to you guys. If you don't know me, come up and say hello. So the battery quit during that vlog. It said 5 hours, but when I got here and it got cold and opened the door, the battery drained. So I got another battery. Let me pull it out and swap batteries. I think it's because it's so cold. Hold on. This is where a Sasquatch report was one time. Supposedly, the researcher said there was multiple sightings down here. I've never seen any footprints or anything else other than just animals, which is good because that means Sasquatch would come into this area. Yep, here's some prints right here. There you go. You can see those. See that? Deer. And through here, down this way. Very distinctive. So those are deer prints. And that's good. So there's a good possibility that Sasquatch was in this area. Hey guys, it's Craig Yanni with the Pacific Northwest Sasquatch Research Group, investigative researcher, back up here at Sasquatch Valley, and it's in April 9th, and you know, springtime's coming, the weather's good. We got the snow level coming in around 500-600 feet. It's supposed to get real cold, so it's going to get one more cold blast out here, and the game cam's been sitting out here for quite a while, soaking up some footage hopefully, and the batteries were probably all dead, so we'll go pick them up, move them to another spot. But I really enjoyed utilizing the footage and the data that we're getting from all these different areas, and it's absolutely gorgeous out here. Okay, you guys, here we go. We're gonna head out and go check the game cams, get the SD cards and bring them back, swap them out. This is always the challenge, moving around through here. I did this last time, so to get over to where we're going, we got to go that way. And I think the easiest way is this way, crashing through the forest. But once I get over here, it makes it a little bit easier. Yep, got it. Check out all the different moss out here. It's amazing. So we gotta go this way. So I want to get through here real quick so people are out. There's a lot of people out right now. Hopefully nobody found my game cams. But the faster I do this, the more comfortable I feel about leaving my Sasquatching vehicle out here. Because I come out here by myself, and the most try not to do it too often, but a lot of times nobody can go, so I'll figure it out in the future. I want to try and find some other people who want to come along, so I'll be looking for some help. Go through this way. Okay, we made it. So I stacked these rocks up over here, kind of like a food gifting area. I put 7 there, and there should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still here. So we're going to the game cams to get the game cams. And I think this used to be this road goes alongside this ancient river That river right over there I call Sasquatch River in Sasquatch Valley. The big S. Way back in the days, 1800s, 1700s, this was one of the old roads. So I'm down here using this area for my... Wow, something stepped right there. There's some tree branch broken. There's another one broken right here. Looks like something stepped right there. So let's go this way. I got to get to the game cams anyways. So might as well go this way. So I try to be quiet, super quiet while I'm out here. It just helps in case you come across a deer or even a bear who's hungry right now because he just woke up. But look at this beautiful moss. I'm telling you, this is a really cool spot. I really like it a lot. Let's go this way. Okay, I can see the strap. So they're still here. One of them is anyways. It's like all the apples are gone. That's a big spider. Okay, here's the game cam. It's a Bushnell low glow, and I really like the functionality of it. It works real well. And then I got another new one. Let me try and find it. Uh-oh. I think somebody got it. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, so I have one right here, and I forgot to turn this one. So here's my other one. I actually have it pointed that way. So this one was pointed east. So I have it pointed east, and then this one is south. So we're going east that way, and then all the way over here we're going south, and then we're going way over there west, and then up this way over here is north. So south and east on the cameras, and we're looking at around, let's see what time it is. Almost 3. I could move them down farther. Yeah, why don't I just go look around before I let's go down here. Might as well. I kind of like doing this, just scouting around for different areas. So this is a ridge, slightly above the river. And then over here, I can tell it starts dropping off. Let me show you how high above the river we are. There's a really dense part of the forest coming up. So we're about 15, 20 feet above the river here. Look at that sandbar. That's beautiful. I really like that. We're up pretty high off this ridge. I just came over here to look at this sandbar and all those giant logs and trees they built this giant sandbar. There's probably some good gold right in here. Come down here and pan around sometime. But this is kind of the area. Actually, it was right over there where I saw something in my drone, captured it, but I didn't notice it until I started editing the footage. And then I saw something on its looked like it was walking on all four, but it started moving down this way. So it'd be great to get over there and just walk around. It looks like it's real nice. It's nice over here too. So we're up above over here on this side, and if I come down here, it looks like I'm gonna have to just walk down in this area, and then you're getting closer to the riverbed. But boy, that's a nice old tree. I guess I could set the game cams over here. Just worried about flooding. Might just leave them where they are too. Just reposition them a little bit. So let's go back. Okay, so I'm thinking about moving the game cams. Let's put one right here. Okay, I'm going to move this one right here, and let's take a look at it. Okay, it's a good thing I came and checked the game cam. I slipped a 64 in instead of a 32 on the SD card needs a 32 gig instead of a 64. Hopefully they'll swap that out soon. You need at least higher gigs for doing this kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and set this up. Get the right one. Give some food out and get out of here. So I'm going to be putting the game cam over here now on that tree right there. This one. Well, actually I'm going to do it on that one. The one right there. Switch the cards out. Okay. Just got to get in the habit of zip and close everything so you don't get a bunch of debris inside. That's not it either. Gosh, I hope it run. Yep, there we go. I need a 32, so there's one. Okay, so I'm trying to get that tree right there. Alright, we're gonna move over here. I've got the camera set up over there. And I just need to set this stuff up and get out of here real quick. I want to see if people see me do this. So, I gotta change that camera right there. You can watch me do that. It's behind that branch. Maybe you'll see it. So, right up in that tree right there, this one has a game cam on it. And I'm gonna go change the battery in the card. I'm pretty impressed. I got 6 Duracells. These are double A's, and it lasted all the way the battery until just now. So I got the card back right here, and I'm gonna change the batteries and set up all the little different food items. I brought some apples and oranges and stuff, so we're gonna give it a shot. All right, I'm gonna change these batteries real quick. Get them out real quick. You just tap them on your hand like that, and they all fall out real quick. And they've got these little tabs on the Bushnell that make it real easy. So I'll pick those up. I'm just going to get these new ones going. Some Energizers and Duracells. Okay. So I just mix these, one Duracell, one Energizer. The Energizers, I got them off the game. The audio guy gave them to me, and they just use them one time and then swap them out. So every game, so there's quite a bit of life left in them. So let me put this one in. And I got one more to do. There we go, all set to go. So I got quite a few left. And what I do is I wrap these up and tie it like this. And then put the used ones in the top and the new ones are in the bottom. That's a good trick. Don't need another bag. So these are all dead, and I'll recycle these when I get home. So there we go. Go set this up. Okay, so I got a game cam on the other side of this big tree right here. And it's right there. There's this big one and then that skinny one right there. And it's gonna shoot that apple tree. I'm gonna put apples on that little, I cut that tree out so I can put apples on it. And then the other game cam is right there on that tree right there, that big one. So actually, if you see this big one, it's to the left of it. It's the medium-sized one. It's more disguised. So that's pretty cool. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna put something on them just to make it look even better. So watch what I go do here. I'm gonna take some of Old Man's beard and put it all over around the game cam. Okay, so here's all the food I brought right here. So this is the food gifting bag I brought. I got 2 oranges. This is a blood orange. And this is a regular one. And then some Honey Crisp apples. And then this is like a grapefruit, but it's a little bit different. It's a pomelo, a red one. Okay, so here we go. I'll put those on the tree right over there. And you can watch me do that. Get this set up. And then I'll just put the oranges down lower, and the pomelo will be on the big one on the bottom. Okay, so here we go. I got it all set up. There's the food gifting tree out here at Sasquatch Valley. And then over here, right over there, that tree's got a game cam on it. And then this one right over here, see right beside this one, right there, right where my finger is a game cam. So my idea is, if they walk along the edge right here, which they probably do, looking for deer and food and whatnot, different areas to explore, that's a walkway right there, and there's a good chance it might grab it. But that's why I bring the oranges and the apples. Last time I did oranges, nothing grabbed the oranges. And the area I was in, nothing grabbed the apples. So it's interesting. A couple years before that, no, actually 1 year before that, I set up a whole bunch of stuff and everything was gone. And even in the photos, you couldn't tell who took them. I mean, if a bird flew in and ate it, it didn't set off the game cam. And these are pretty good game cams, I'm surprised. But I'm trying up close and farther away. This one is about the game cam over here on the left side over here, on that side. So the game cam over here on this side to the left is about 25, 30 feet away. And this one is about 10, 20, 30, about 40 feet away. So the one on the right over here is 40 feet. This one is about 25. So here we go. I'm out of here. And that was the pick up the SD cards, go look at those, and then do some more interesting videotaping out here. I think next time I'll set the game cams up in a different area. Maybe I'll go on that side over there and we'll try that area. That would be cool. That'll be on the south, east, and west side of the river. So that's it for today. Oh, hey, good news. I got to tell you this. So, great news. Squatch Fest 2021 at the end of July, the last 4 weeks of July. We're going to have it. It's going to be outdoors in Kelso and Longview, and I hope to see you there. And if you haven't met me, come up and say hello. Would love to have you out on a scouting trip. I'm taking people out, whoever wants to go. Just we got to work out the timing, and then we should be able to get out and go do some of this fun stuff. You can't believe how nice it is out here. Just check out the views. I'm going to spin all the way around. But behind me, you got the river, and then you got Sasquatch Valley right out in that area, all the way down there. And this is a new area where I'm setting up the game cam. My other area I haven't actually set up yet. I just go there quite a bit and fly the drone. It's on the actual river bed, but I'm trying different areas. This is off onto the side. There's a giant sandbar right over here. Would love to get out there in the summertime. That would be great, just to come down here and set up the tent, spend the night. But where I'm at, where I parked the Sasquatch vehicle, it's a great spot. It's a good location. And then behind me right here, look at the forest here. Let's get a shot of that. So I'm going to pull all the way back, and then I'll zoom in, and you can see, just look how dense everything is. Perfect Sasquatching areas. And then you get the river right here. Here's the river. But some of my new scouting areas are going to be across the river right over there on the other side, right over in that area. That's where I saw. Oh, that was the other thing. So I came here, flew the drone, and set up the game cams, but I didn't notice in this area right over here, I flew the drone out, and then I just kind of hovered it over there and then slowly turned around real quick and shot the other side. But I got something on 4 legs, and it's got to be a bear, or it could be a Sasquatch crab walking. It's one or the other. I haven't been over there yet to look for prints. I have to either wade through the water and try to get over there, and this is a really fast moving river, and I don't want to do that in springtime because it's real strong. So what I did is I went down this way, and I found a road actually that goes over that way, but I haven't found the road that goes up to where this is yet, and I need to do that. So I got to find out how many miles it is from this side down to the bridge, and then do the same on that side and try to stay close to this would be the northeast west side of, well, not the west, the northeast side of the river. So if I'm directly over there on that side, I'm gonna be turned around facing this way, and west is that way and north is that way. So it's kind of a northwest direction, I call it. So that would be some good things I'm learning about piloting. When you're flying the drone, I try to use turning points. I face the camera, and then I try to figure out which way the camera is facing, and that's how I fly it. When I'm looking at the screen, when it's out of sight, you're not supposed to go too far out of sight, but I have done it a couple times already. And what I do is I just look at the actual visual on the map, on my drone map, and it has a controller and then the camera, and it's showing the face of the camera, and what I'm seeing is the same thing the drone is seeing. So on the monitor, I fly by map, they call it. So that's pretty cool. That's a good technique, you know, for flying the drone, and it's been a great tool. That's the other thing I want to say. The drone has gotten to areas where I would have never been able to get to just by hiking and walking around, because you can fly it across a river or a pond or a lake real quick and get some visuals, and then the next time you go out, you actually have an idea of what's on the other side of that area. So like, I'm going to go over there, and now I kind of know that just beyond those trees, it's a big flat type of open area. And what I did is I looked up online already on the computer to find out what's over there, and looked at some of the mapping, and it actually said that there was a long time ago, it used to be a seed farm. So that was pretty cool. That, you know, that gives you some history about the area. And I know In Search Of did some research out here when that seed farm was active, actually. Leonard Moy came out here and did an episode about this area, and there was been Sasquatch reports in this area. So actually what I want to do is try to get to the ranger station sometime and do an interview over there and find out what's going on, you know, in the area. Hopefully they'll be able to talk about it a little bit. That would be cool. It's hard to get those guys to talk about Sasquatch. A lot of them don't believe, and then maybe they're told not to believe, but then there are some who have actually came forward and said, yeah, And that happened to me a few years ago. I was over at Mount Rainier, and I actually asked this ranger who had been a ranger for 35 years. He kind of just told me during our conversation, he's like, I've been a ranger for 35 years. And I said, oh yeah, you ever seen Sasquatch? And he's gone. At first he said no, and then we started talking some more, and then he said, yeah, actually I did. It was throwing rocks. And it was throwing rocks at me. And I'm like, wow, what a compelling story. When, you know, I didn't ask him why he didn't tell me at first, but maybe he was worried about the repercussions of being a ranger for so long and then getting really close to retiring and not being able to retire because you talked about Sasquatch. And maybe they're told not to talk about Sasquatch because they don't want people coming into the woods hunting and trying to kill one, or for whatever purpose or reasons why, I don't know. It's just speculation on my half, is they just don't want a lot of attention about that and how Sasquatch is really out there. They are part of our history. That's the cool thing about the ancient hominid. I call it, my term for Sasquatch is, it's a bipedal ancient crypto hominid. And the reason why I say that is probably because it's so big and so strong, and it has probably extra senses. Like we have 6 senses, maybe 5 senses. Some people have 6 or 7, but they've developed an, you know, part of their adaptation to living in the woods 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for however long they live. And that would be cool to find out how long actually Sasquatches age, from when they're born to when they die. And it would be kind of cool to find out what that age limit is, but really nobody knows yet. But I imagine that they do probably live a super long time, being so big and so strong. I know elephants live a long time, so tortoises live a really long time. Imagine a tortoise. I just think I saw an article about this one tortoise probably lived 200 years. I'm gonna have to look it up again, but that's my theory, is that Sasquatch probably lives a long time, longer than most humans. And hopefully we'll be able to find out one day. But that's why I'm doing my research into Sasquatches, to find out a lot of the mystery and document that. One of them is tracking them. It's incredibly hard to track these elusive bipedal hominids. They're out here. And, you know, you can see the snow level. It's up about 500 or 600 feet. It's supposed to get really cold tonight, so I imagine they're coming down out of those cold areas and moving into the warmer areas, because springtime is coming and there's an abundance of food out here. And so they're out here looking for food, and that's what most animals who live in the woods and forests are doing. There's a lot of fish coming out, and there's a lot of new buds just coming out of the forest. All these different plants and trees and bushes and all the different shrubberies. All these things are coming edible for Sasquatches. They're out here looking for food, and they do that 24/7 most likely. So when they're out walking around, checking out different areas and scouting around, most likely they go to the areas where they find a lot of food. And then if they can't get their food there, they keep looking for different areas where they can find an abundance of food. I'm thinking a Sasquatch needs anywhere between 3 or 4, no, I'm going to change that, 8 or 10 pounds of food a day, maybe. I was thinking 3 or 4, but that's not enough for a 12-pound. I mean, that's not enough for a 12-foot Sasquatch that weighs 1,000 pounds. Probably 5 pounds of food a day. Hard to say. I imagine it's quite a bit. But maybe they do fast too. You know, they gorge, and then they fast for a while, and then they gorge again. I mean, just think about it. If they catch a deer, are they preserving the deer? Are they saving the deer for later? You know, that would be interesting study right there. What types of food they eat. I'm thinking they're omnivores, so they eat a lot of different products of the forest and the mountains and the rivers and the lakes and the ponds. They have to eat a lot of different stuff. Most likely, everything that's has some type of nutrients to it and substance to it, that is a lot of grubs, worms, bugs, and then you got your small animals like raccoons and squirrels, definitely fish, and all the different things Actually, I just thought I saw something moving over in this area over here. So I'm gonna actually get going. I gotta pack up and I wanna get going, get back to the vehicle and then get out of here. Well, the game cams are set, and good news is, the good news is Squatch Fest 2021 is on. I just got an email from Amy Hollick, and she told me that Squatch Fest is coming up in the end of July. Let's do that again. Hey guys, it's Craig Yanni with this. Take 3. Hey guys, it's Craig with the. I'm gonna have to say my name. Take 4. Hey guys, it's Craig Yanni with the Pacific Northwest Sasquatch Research Group, investigative researcher. Hey, I wanted to give you the good news is that Amy sent me an email saying Squatch Fest is on. It's a confirmed ordeal. She's getting ready to do a bunch of paperwork and finalizing everything, and then she's going to send me a small poster, and I'll be able to have all the different speakers and all the guests who are coming out. I'm going to be there on Friday. I'll be hosting the show on Friday and possibly on Saturday too. So that's going to be really exciting for me. I'll be able to, talk to different guests and meet them and hopefully get interviews with them. Also, I want to make sure that I am up to par with all their different books and all the different things they have done. And that way I get to talk a little bit about them and we'll be able to interact and mingle around. So that's really great news. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm super excited about that. And I just wanted to let you guys know it's Craig Yanni with the Pacific Northwest Sasquatch Research Group, investigative researcher out here live at Sasquatch Valley. I just got done setting up my gifting tree there. We got a pomelo, 2 oranges, and 2 Honeycrisp apples, giant ones on the top. I set up 1 game cam over here and 1 game cam over there. And that way I can get them coming and going, hopefully. And then now I'm getting ready to head back. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on, but it's been a fun day out here. I came out here to pick up the SD cards, change the batteries, and then I'm heading back to the vehicle and go to a different spot and fly the drone one more time before I leave. I want to get the drone up in this one area where I've been flying it. It's been really cool, but it's been fun over here too. I just found a new sandbar right over here, and I want to get out there this summer and check this area out. Hopefully I'll be able to do a couple overnighters here real soon. I'm looking forward to that. So let's get going. Thanks for following me on my video vlog, and got everything. Here we go. I'm gonna head back. So I want to go this way through this mossy area right here. It's really cool. And the reason why is because it provides a little bit more quietness, more ninja-like walking. Hopefully I can avoid all the big broken branches and walk my way out of here. So what I do is usually find a good area to follow out, even if it's something new. Okay, looks like I found the trail I was on last time. Yep. I just saw a car. And there's always people out here looking around. So I make a mad dash back to my car real quick. So what I'll do, as soon as I see a trail here to the left, I'm gonna take it. So I want to make sure I get to the quickest trail back to the car. So I put these rocks here just for like lifting. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to make a little stick structure. So I'm hoping that something will gift me that. So what I did is I put a rock on top of a stick with another stick next to it, kind of making a little, and then I just laid this one between these two, and same with this one, but I'm going to slide them a little tighter. So if it's windy or rainy, they're not going to go anywhere. So there we go. And then I got one sticking out on this end. Maybe I'll make one right there too on both ends. So one on the left, one on the right, and then I'll head out. Okay, so here's my gifting rocks and sticks just for glyphing. Doesn't really spell anything. That's not the point. It's just what I'm doing is I want to see if something moves them or gifts me back some kind of message. This is just a hello message. That's all I'm trying to do, is get them to respond. If somebody sees it, maybe they will. Okay, here we go. Back to the vehicle. Okay, so I'm out of there. Let's see, make a mad dash through here. What I want to do is try to get real close without having to go through an area where it's hard. Okay, I made it back. I made it, you guys.